It's been a while since we ventured off the paved road. So today let's put on all-terrain tires to explore the great outdoors behind the wheels of all new off-road capable SUVs of 2025. These yet unseen models utilize the latest advancements in technology and engineering to get through mud, sands, and rocks. So subscribe to Automotive Territory and enjoy this adventurous ride. Toyota 4Runner. On sale since 2009, the 5th generation 4Runner was long overdue for a comprehensive, ground-up overhaul. Finally, the new gen model arrives based on the latest 2024 Tacoma truck, which means TNGA-F body-on-frame underpinnings, rugged exterior style, and refreshed engine portfolio. The front-end design resembles the previous model. The wheelbase grows by 2.4 inches, and the SUV features wider track and adds 3 inches to its overall width. The drivetrain selection consists of just 2 options. The base engine is a 2.4-liter i-Force turbo that replaces the 270 HP 4-liter V6 and makes 278 horses. There is also a hybrid version of the 2.4-liter turbo paired with a 48 HP motor and a 1.87 kWh nickel-metal hydrate battery. This setup is rated for 326 horses and 465 pound-feet. Both engines are now mated to a new 8-speed automatic. Rear-wheel drive is standard for both, but part-time or full-time 4-wheel drive are also available. The 2025 4Runner brings a total of 9 trim levels, including the newly added Platinum and the fan favorite Tier D Pro and Trail Hunter. The most important inside-the-cabin upgrades are optional third row of seats, 14-inch touchscreen infotainment, and a 12.3-inch digital gauge. Mercedes-Benz G-Class. In 45 years of production and counting, the legendary Gelentwagen has kept its iconic brick-shaped looks and muscle car capabilities. But the latest facelift does claim an increase in efficiency and technology. Incremental improvements of aerodynamics were achieved by reshaping the grille, front bumper, and A-pillars, plus by placing a tiny spoiler on the roof. If you fancy a sportier look, the G can get black badging trim, tinted headlights, and multiple carbon fiber elements. Plus, there is a choice of 6 new wheel designs from 20 to 22 inches. When it comes to powertrains, in 2025 this Mercedes SUV sticks to the lineup of internal combustion engines, though some electrification did take place. This isn't yet an all-electric EQG, but instead, the base model G550 has dropped the V8 engine in favor of a 3-liter twin-turbo inline-6 48-volt hybrid that raises the horsepower to 443 HP, but slightly drops the torque figure to 413 pound-feet. Fortunately, the fan-favorite V8 remains available on the G-Class, but it will be reserved for the flagship AMG G63 model. In this case, the 4-liter is hybridized to deliver 577 HP and 627 pound-feet, resulting in an improved 0-60 of 4.2 seconds. The new option on the G is an AMG Offroad Package Pro, which offers active ride control, hydraulic roll stabilization, and adjustable damping. Plus, the familiar 12.3-inch touchscreen gets an off-road cockpit function. If you want to see more off-roaders in our channel, make sure to smash the like button and ask for more in the comment section below. We keep rolling. Ford Bronco Raptor. Already a capable and quite expensive SUV, the latest Bronco Raptor gets more attractive and adds $5,000 to its price tag with a new black appearance package, which was aptly revealed during the April 8th solar eclipse. The model is set apart by shadow and matte black exterior details. These include a shadow black roof, plus mirror caps, roll bar, and fender flares are all painted in the same shade. The Raptor's steel bumper, skid plates, and tow hooks are performed in matte black. The blackout features can be paired with bright colors available in the Bronco's paint catalog. In terms of performance off and on the road, the Bronco Raptor Black remains unchanged. The power comes from a 3-liter V6 engine rated at 418 horses and 440 pound-feet that is paired with a 10-speed automatic and 4x4 drive. The SUV also packs Fox adaptive dampers, rides on 17-inch wheels wrapped in 37-inch BF Goodrich K02 tires, and offers 4,500 pounds of towing capacity. Suzuki Jimny 5-door. Did you know that it's quite unfair to call the Jimny a thrifty man's Gelentwagen? After all, this Japanese icon has begun roaming the trails a whole decade prior to the release of the G-Class. Fast forward 55 years, and the beloved body-on-frame SUV finally gets a 5-door version, which is ideal for off-road adventures for an entire family. The Jimny XL will be built in India for the local and international markets. This version gets a 320mm extension to both wheelbase and overall length dimension, with the boot space climbing from 85 to 211 liters. In other aspects, this is your basic Jimny with all of its quirks and advantages. It rides on a 3-link rigid axle suspension with coil springs, gets LED headlights, 15-inch wheels, enhanced exterior protection, an All-Grip Pro 4-wheel drive, and superb approach and departure angles at 37 and 49 degrees. Despite gaining 100 kilos or 220 pounds, the XL is still propelled by a rather sluggish 4-cylinder 1.5-liter engine coupled with either a 5-speed manual or a 4-speed auto transmission. This mill makes 100 horsepower and 130 Nm, 96 pound-feet of torque. As always, the interior is minimalistic but performance-oriented, with lots of physical buttons, toggles, and switches, as well as a 9-inch infrared touchscreen display for easy operation even if you're wearing gloves. Jeep Vacationeer. Each year, Jeep Easter Safari brings us new exciting versions of Jeep vehicles that otherwise would have never made it outside of the designer's sketchbooks. Among these is the Vacationeer concept, based on the latest Jeep Wagoneer. The model pays tribute to different generations of the model by adopting thin strip-style decals on the body and using some wood grain elements inside the cabin. The Vacationeer wears a custom color shade named Spearmint and rolls on 18-inch 701 Method racing wheels wrapped in huge 35-inch BF Goodrich mud rubber. To accommodate the latter, the SUV gets larger wheel arches and new body side flare extensions. Larger rims and tires also mean 1.5 inches more ground clearance. To make sure the model is adventure-proof, Jeep specialists install extra skid plates, 11-inch TYRI lights, and a front-mounted worn winch. The interior has a cozy retro vibe, while the roof-mounted red tail overland skyloft tent allows you to stay outdoors overnight. Lastly, no changes are made to the drivetrain, so we're looking at the 3-liter Hurricane 6-cylinder making 510 horsepower. Scarbo Vintage SV Rover. The California-based Scarbo Vintage is known for engineering and fabrication of 1960s-era Formula One race cars and Porsche 911 resto mods. Their new project, however, will leave the racing track to tackle the toughest off-road trails. When you look at the spec sheet, it appears that Scarbo engineers simply opened catalogs of the best high-performance automotive parts and said, yes, we want them all. The self-proclaimed world's first hypertruck has a rear mid-engine layout and looks like a crossbreed between a Defender and a Humvee. It can be powered either by an 1100 horsepower supercharged V8, coupled with an 8-speed automatic tranny with paddle shifters and a 65-gallon fuel tank, or a 650 kilowatt 1000 HP EV powertrain with a 75 kWh lithium-ion battery. This beastly machine has an aluminum and carbon fiber bodywork, rides on 40-inch tires over 20-inch forged wheels, and has a massive Brembo 6-piston brake system with 400mm carbon ceramic rotors. The SV Rover's rock climbing package consists of selectable 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive, high and low range transfer case, selectable front and rear locking differentials, inboard pushrod front and rear suspension with 30 inches of total wheel travel, air ride suspension with user-adjustable height control and valving, and 4-wheel steering. Finally, Scarbo designed a 2-seat cabin with Sparco seats upholstered in Alcantara, and the mission control center is comprised of a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster and a 13-inch infotainment. Land Rover Defender Rally Series. Developed to compete during the 2024 Defender Rally Series UK, this Land Rover was specially treated by Bowler to survive the toughest rally situations. The release is limited to 16 SUVs, each wearing unique championship livery with colors chosen by the drivers and their teams. In addition to the design schemes, the exterior modifications include full 6mm aluminum underbody protection and a specially modified front bumper, Bowler front grille that offers increased airflow, a rear roof spoiler, and wheel arch extenders. This SUV also gets fitted with all-terrain BF Goodrich tires, rally-spec mud flaps, and front driving lights for dark time rallying. The Defender is safer with the installation of an FIA-approved roll cage, monocoque bracing, and fire extinguishers. Inside, each build is fitted with race-spec seats and a column-mounted gear shift paddle from Bowler. Based on the gasoline-powered Defender 90SC, the model keeps its 300 HP Ingenium engine, 8-speed automatic from ZF, and a capable all-wheel drive system. Ineos Grenadier by Kahn. The British-based Kahn design is more than a conversion specialist. It is the world's leading automotive fashion house that hosts an ever-evolving selection of the finest bespoke automobilia developed in-house by Kahn Laboratories. One of their latest projects is based on the already iconic Ineos Grenadier, the true body-on-frame spiritual successor to the Land Rover Defender of the past. This model will be reimagined by the member of the Kahn Group, Chelsea Truck Company. The canvas for this reimagining is the Grenadier Station Wagon Fieldmaster Edition, which brings a balance between payload, passenger carrying capability, and comfort. The combination of progressive springs, anti-roll bars, and a 5-link setup ensures dynamic handling and a smooth ride, regardless of the load. For propulsion, this SUV uses a highly responsive straight-six 3-liter turbo diesel from BMW with 282 horsepower. It is coupled with an 8-speed ZF transmission, 4-wheel drive, and a 2-speed transfer case with a built-in differential by Tremec. This off-roader rides on in-house developed 35-inch tires worn over the 20-inch Mondial RS forged light alloy wheels. Inside the cabin, Recaro seats were carefully reupholstered using the company's 3D modular Heritage 10 leather, and the same was done to the door panels and dashboard. MW Motors Spartan EV 2.0. We first learned about MW Motors when they unveiled an all-electric sports car Luka EV back in 2016. It is a retro-styled coupe inspired by the historic Czech sports car Tatra JK 2500 that never was. Their second model was a Spartan EV 4x4, which now enters the second generation and embraces the iconic boxy design reminiscent of Suzuki Jimny or Gelentwagen, and offered 5 vibrant color options. The Spartan EV 2.0 significantly improves its capabilities by using a 61 kWh battery and a 175 horsepower motor with impressive 793 pound-feet of torque. This sport utility has a selectable 4-wheel drive with a mechanically controlled front and rear differential locks and downhill controls. Internally, this electric 4x4 showcases a sleek dashboard display alongside an infotainment screen. There are 2 front seats, a spacious cargo storage capacity up to 1,718 liters, and this SUV boasts an impressive towing capability of 6,600 pounds. How do you like the new Toyota 4Runner and the updated G-Class? Is there a future for off-road-capable all-electric SUVs? Let's discuss in the comments below. Proceed to exploring new car models of 2025 through the links on the screen. And make sure to subscribe, like, and share to help the Automotive Territory channel grow. As always, may the torque be with you!